All right. That's a lot of work. Laid the glue down this morning about 9 o'clock. I got the temperature up in here to 70. And so I put the glue down, and that was easy but hard at the same time. I either put too little glue down or too much glue, or maybe just the right amount. I have no idea. I was using the 1/16 trough, so that's what was recommended, and I made sure that glue was covering everything. So did the best I could. Waited until about what time is it now? 5 o'clock. And at that point, the glue was tacky, but not sticky to the fingers. So nothing was coming up. So at that point, I felt it was ready to put tile down. Now, some people will wait a little longer, but temperatures start to go down again, and I know even with my setup here, it won't keep it warm enough uniformly. I'll get spots that are warm, but I won't have uniform heat. I was also checking the surface temperature, and I got the surface temperature up to a nice 19-20 degrees Celsius, which is right where I needed to be. So that felt good. And so put the tile down, and now hopefully it sticks. I'll try to keep it warmed up in here for a while, and walk around and try to make sure that I'm putting some pressure on the joints of the tile. I think I may go get a rolling pin and try to roll a little bit. That's recommended as well. So, but it is down. Learned quite a bit. I ended up with only about 5 tiles left over. Yeah, it's just because when I cut some, I actually broke some. So I needed to, go back and change my razor blade, make sure I had a sharp blade. And I was doing some double cuts when the pieces were really small, to try to make sure that when it did break, that it was breaking on the cut. But overall, I feel pretty good about the layout and how it's looking. Little spots like this, I did not put anything because that is all going to be covered up by the kitchen cabinet in that case. So, all in all, pretty good. So now I just gotta cross my fingers that the glue will take. They do say above 65 for another 72 hours. Unfortunately, for the next 9 hours, it will be below 65 unless I leave the sun. But I've got pretty well tarped up. I've got my propane heater going here. I'm going to try to do a big blast of heat right now, and then I won't leave the propane tank on overnight, obviously, but I'll leave the lights on overnight, and maybe the electric heater. So. All right, so once I get this done, then I'll move the cabinets back in and start building upwards. So, and that piece of wood right there, that's just temporary. That's just blocking the hole. So don't think that I did a bad job there. That's just a scrap piece of wood. Okay, that's it for today.